We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays. Tampa Bay attempt to end a 6-game losing streak. Next. Ryan Yarbrough, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the fours. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the fours indicates.
Into the box now, Mike Tauchman. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Start of a 4-game set as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
7-10.
Hey guys, Mark DeRosa. Welcome to the show.
The 1-0 home. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Stepping into the box, Kyle Higashioka. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Here it comes. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, Dero, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Meadows is there. 2 down. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He's slugging over 600 coming into play. That's a lot of extra base hits, a lot of home runs, a lot of doubles, and a lot of balls in the gap. That doesn't come easy, and he has really impressed a lot of people so far this year.
Luke Voigt is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Yankees nothing. Tampa Bay coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Jay Happ gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
You know, Matt, I think this guy really is looking for a redeemer into this one. Went into the 6th inning in this last start, couldn't quite get out of the 6th, end up taking the loss, and I'm sure that hurt, and he's expecting a lot more out of himself in this start here today.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Now the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
Into the box now, Jose Martinez, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting third.
Now a moment here in St. Pete for a glance at the Rays starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to watch Kevin Kiermaier. I was talking about him earlier with some people, and I kept telling him he's got some really good speed. If you watch him in this game, he's the type of guy, he's not going to shock you with his speed, but he can make an impact with his legs. We'll see if he gets that chance.
Austin Meadows is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. A ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw on to Voigt takes care of him, and the inning is over. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. We are still scoreless. Here's Miguel Andujar now. The average remains a very big bright spot for him at this point in the season, just under 400.
Man, it's still early in the season, but this guy's been off to a flying start. It's going to be interesting to see if he can keep this pace up the rest of the way.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Diaz over to his right. 1 out.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, number 27.
Stepping in, Giancarlo Stanton, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. First pitch on its way. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Hit hard up the middle. Oh, what a stop to first. Wow.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Aaron Hicks.
Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here comes the first pitch. Here comes the 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe.
Hunter Renfroe.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes ball 1.
1-0.
2 balls and no strikes to the Rays left fielder. 2-0 count, the pitch. And it's fouled away. Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe. And he struck him out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. A 6'5" left-hander. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin the start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now the 0-1. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
This offense just doesn't look like they came to play today. Ugly swing after ugly swing. Just needs to be a better approach across the board.
Fouled off.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
And another foul ball. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this.
Back now at Tropicana Field, home of the Rays, who have benefited from some solid pitching all season long. And looking at their stats, it's safe to say they've got plenty of swing and miss stuff, as they come into this one ranked first in the league in strikeouts. One member of the pitching staff told me it's one of the best he's been a part of, at least in terms of pure talent. He said every guy brings something special to the mound, and they have a lot of fun feeding off each other. He added, if one guy strikes out 10, I want to strike out 11. We're always trying to best each other. Back to you, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
スーパーもヤクルトいつも通りですよ。安いわけでもなく、どっかやってるとこあるんですかね。
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily
や
to
っ
get
てる
on
とこは
base.
やっ
They've
てる
looked
とかあ
off
るん
of
ですかね。
balance
わからん
all
け
game.
ど。
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way
近場
he
で
did
は
with
見
the
たこと
second
ない
with a punch out, 1 away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll take a look at ball one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Yankees still on the lookout for hit number one here. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Now here it comes. 2-2.
なかなか打ちにくい。
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two
特
gone.
に見かけないんです
Two
よ。
down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Into the box, Max Burt. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Meadows.
海外ではあ
One
れ
hand
です
to
わ、
make the
今、
catch
大
on the
谷
move,
さん
and
が
that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Home half
来
of the
年の
third
メ
coming
ジャー
up.
のパッ
No
ケージに
score.
なるんちゃうかとかえらい言われてますけど。
And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And that's the first out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Here now is Mike Zunino. In past meetings with Jay Happ, he has a 3-for-12 line. And that's in there for strike one. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. On the season, Zunino is slugging north of 480, which puts him among some of the best power hitters in the game in that category. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. And this is swung on and missed. His fifth strikeout already, and there are two gone in the inning.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Hmm. どうでしょうね。まあでも長年やりそうですけどね。
As he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Fouled away. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0.
まあよっぽどなんか
A ball and two strikes
怪
to
我
the
とか
Rays
せん限り
shortstop.
は続けるでしょうね。まあどこで怪我するかわからんけど。
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Rays. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Striding in once again, Mike Tauchman back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Count now a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Late swing there on the changeup. Couldn't make up his mind, I guess. It's strike two. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a
あれ
good
だ
job to
けア
get
メ
the
リ
bat
カ
on
で
that
活
one.
躍したらも すごいですよね。
The 2-2 one more time.
なかなかね、アメリカ行っても活躍する人少ないですからね。鈴木誠也さんがどんな感じになるかですけどね。
Swung on in the dirt for
か
the
な
third
り
strike.
アメリカ
And
の
he
評価
makes the
高い。
throw to first. Tuchman is retired and there's one
今まで
away.
の人らとは違うとかな
So
い
the bases are empty with one man gone. And up to bat next, it'll be the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
あれで対応できんかったらかなり痛いですけどね。逆に期待されすぎてもしんどいですね。
0-1, here it comes.
Nope, ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luke.
Striding into the box, Luke Voigt. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Nat. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First delivery to him on the way. And right into the shift.
どん詰まり。
Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers.
どんどん詰まり
On
で
to
す
the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. So here's Kevin Kiermaier, who was called out
あ
on
あ
strikes
と
to
なんか
open the
ソニ
home
ーのニュ
first.
ースであれ
This
で
game
す
is
ね。
rolling right along as
プ
we
レス
move
テ
into
プラ
the
ス
middle
来
innings
年から
with no score. You'd think by now one
だ
of
い
these
ぶ
two
変わる
teams
み
would
たい
be
な
able
こ
to
と言
get
われ
some
てます。
base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
And a
なんか
strike
プレス
called
テ
to the
1、
knees,
2、
nothing
3
in
の
one.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays
Play
right there,
video
this
なら
lineup's going to continue to have a tough
ほ
time.
んまかどうか怪しいですけど。
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down.
うわ
The
ー
throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started
ビデオ
here.
判定お
And
願
as I
い。
thought might be the case based on how close that play was, they're requesting a chance to review the replay and
金がない
decide
と
whether
ど
or
こ
not
も
to
無理
challenge
で
the
すから
safe
ね。
call. So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires...
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there
なん
enough
かアウ
video
ト臭い
evidence
け
to
ど。
overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used
アウ
challenge.
ト。
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used
ソ
challenge
ニ
there.
ーもね、Xbox にだいぶ
So
やられ
now
て
to the
ますから
plate,
ね。
Jose Martinez, as he will take strike one on the fastball
まあ
here.
い
No
ろいろ
balls
や
and
ら
a
ん
strike.
と
Against left-handed pitching
な
so
かな
far
か
this
厳しい。
season, Martinez is hitting exactly 200. Not really what you'd call a point of pride for him.
He'd be
ま
the
あでも
first to
ワ
tell
ン、
you
ツ
he's
ー、
not
スリー
happy with his
の
batting
ね、
average this
ソフ
season,
ト
but
が
he
でき
can
るって
beat
いう
you
の
in
は
a
魅力的です
variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Liner towards second. And the Rays are in the hit column.
なんか PSP の
Now
ソフ
batting,
トも一部
right
対応するらしい。
Austin Meadows.
まあ、任天堂もね、過去のフ
Into
ァ
the
ミコ
box
ンと
now,
かああいうのは
Austin
ね、
Meadows. As
で
he
きる
lays
ようにな
off
っ
a
てますからね
fastball
今
too
ね。
low for ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Lifted the other way
ま
to
あ、過
left
去の
center.
名作はやっぱ、やれるとやれんではちゃいます
Stanton
か
is
らね。
there to take it, and that's the second out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 11.
さすがにもう本体がもうやられてきよるから、プレイできないか
So it's a runner at first with two gone, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe.
なんかしら多分あると思うんですけど。
halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is.
まあ、だいぶグラフィックもね、今見たら多分、っていうようなグラフィックでしょうけど、当時はあれで感動してましたからね。まあ今はこんなリアルなのが普通になってしまうとるか。バイオハザードの1とかね、パラサイトイブとかおもろいですね。まあ結構いろいろありましたもんね。
Thanks, Matt. I talked with
グ
Yankees
ラン
manager
ツー
Aaron
の
Boone
1とかあり
during the
ました
break
ね。
about the team's offensive performance so far, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Thank you, Heidi.
どのソフトが対応かわからんすけどね。まあ、全部が全部は無理と思うんですけど、まあ、徐々に増えていくんか知らないですけどね。
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Andujar is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher standpoint.
He takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit. But he stays within himself, he knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came.
あとはあれでしょ、ヤルドラシリーズとか、
right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
あのシリーズ確か4作ぐらい出てましたよね。ダブルキャストと、名前何やったっけ？
And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
雪割りのなんとかとかやったやつやしたっけ？
Giancarlo Stanton
あ
now.
のシリ
He's
ーズようやっ
0-1
てま
after
したね。
grounding out in his only trip to the plate so
なん
far.
か見るドラ
Yeah,
マ
Matty,
か
and
ら
it looked like
や
a
るドラ
sinker
マ
in
と
his
かでやっ
last
てまし
AB
たけ
that got him to roll over.
ど、やる
Kind
ド
of
ラシリー
similar
ズとか言って
situation right here, similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do
あれもなん
exactly
かア
the
ニメ
same
ーシ
thing
ョン
as
が
his
すごか
last
ったですね。
AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
And that changeup makes him jump a swing and a miss.
あー、ダンスレボリューション。
Down
なんか
low,
なん
2
や
balls
か
and
ん
a
やある
strike.
と思いますよね。
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his
今
own
なん
grave.
かアマゾンで
Patience
も
and discipline
買お
seem
う
to
も
be the
高
way
い
to
ま
go
すけ
right
ど、
here.
結構物に
2
よった
balls and a
ら
strike. Here it comes.
ぼったくり価格になっ
Stanton
て
with
ま
a
すから
big
ね。
swing at that one, but he got there a little too quickly, and this is going to hook foul.
あと電車で GO とかですか？
Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, his struggles
あ
continue.
れも
It's
確か
been
プレ
a
ス
rough
テやっ
go
た
of it
よ
at the
う
plate
な。
with him, and watching this
2や
at
ったの
bat,
か
it's
な？
clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
あとは、ときめきメモリアルとかありましたね。
As he gets a good curveball here to start
あ
the
れもよう
at-bat.
やっ
It's
てま
strike
したよ
1.
ね。
Andujar
藤崎
leads
しお
off
り
first
が
with one away.
攻略がむずすぎてね。
High fly ball out to deep right field. Meadows moving back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, right fielder, Brett.
あ
Here's Brett Gardner now.
あ、なんか結構いろいろありますよね。
Has a look, now the pitch. Now a swing and a
あ、
miss.
リ
Took
ッチデー
something
タ
off
とか
that
もあり
one,
ま
and
し
it's
たね。そう
strike
いえば
one. Gardner is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11". A left-handed batter. He's currently on a one-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. One left for the Yankees. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he told me overall he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
バーストエラーはね、ワンじゃ多分出てな
Digging
かっ
in,
た。
G-Man
ツ
Choi.
ーからや
He'll
ったのか
start things out here in a tie ball game.
な。サターンはね、バーストエラーだったんですけ
First offering on its way.
ど。あれもプレステ1でしたよ。
Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. Two balls and a strike to the Rays first baseman.
あの時でもプレステすごかったですもんね。
2 and 2 now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Coming to the plate now,
プ
Brandon
レ
Lowe.
ステ
He
の
got
1 は
called out on
まあ
strikes
ね、
his
3
last
があれ
time
ば
through.
プレイできる
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this
読み
spot.
込み悪なったりとかいろいろね、不具合出てきてるから。
From the belt, kicks and deals.
かといって修理も対応してない
No
ですか
runs,
ら
just
ね。
one hit, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far.
壊れたら終わりですよ。
And it's 1 and 2.
He hasn't
自分で
thrown
直
that
せる
pitch
よう
much
な
all game. I
技
got to
術があれ
believe
ば
as
いい
an
んですけど。
offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And that's high for a ball. It's
プレ
2
ス
and
テ
2.
2もなんか今にも壊れそうな勢いですけど。アマゾンで中古の本体買ったん
Open
で
to
すけど、
send
な
him
んかもう
packing.
一つ
Pitch
悪
on
く
its
て、
way. Fastball is outside, and
本
it's
体
full
傷だ
now,
らけ
3
やし
and 2.
読み込み悪いし。
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Grounded up the first baseline. To second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at-bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
So striding in, Yandy Diaz. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
まあでもシンさん
No
も
runs,
ほ
just
んまに
one
来
hit,
年
and no errors for
PC ゲ
Tampa
ーム
Bay
に
so
行くかもし
far.
れない。
This should end the inning as it's
Oh, I
sent
did that.
out to second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Rays held in check here. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip.
ついにゲーミング PC に行く可能性が上がってきましたね。
All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
This at bat is not
で
starting
も
off
来
well
年
as
は
he's
ね、
behind
3
0
月
and 2
に
now.
ブラン
His
ツが出
command
る
has
と
been
か言われてます
outstanding
け
so
ど、
far, hitting
まあ延
nearly
期
all
せ
of
ん
his
かったら
spots,
いい
and
ですけどね。
that's been a big
まあ
factor
多分
why
あの
he's
感じ
been
だ
so
と
successful up to this
3
point.
月にちゃんと出そ
Into
うな
the
気がし
windup.
ます
Here
けど、
comes the 0-2 pitch. To short.
今まで結構ね、発売日決まってから直前で
Throw
延
to
期にな
first
ったり
gets
と
him,
か多
so the
かったか
leadoff
ら、
man's retired here to begin the
ま
sixth.
た延期するんちゃうかとか思ってるんですけど、
Now batting.
When the guy in the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
First delivery to him on the way. Max Burt is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high 1-0. Too much dip on the sinker,
ま
laid
あ
off
今
for a
PC
ball.
ゲームの方がまあね、ソフトの数がやっぱちゃいますからね。
3
家庭
and
用
0
に移
now.
植されてないの
You
も
can
結
pretty
構ある
much
から、
book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot
まあ
allow
本
the
体とかあの
9-0
辺
to get
揃え
on
るの
base
が
with
ね、
the top
金
of
か
the
かる
order.
んですけど、
The 3-0 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward
ま
left
あ
center.
その辺は
Renfro will
どない
range
し
to
は
his
る
left
かはあ
as
れ
he
ですけ
cracks
ど、
this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
まあアランさんも新しいパソコン交代してましたもんね。
Left fielder. Mike.
なんか設定がうまいこといかん言ってましたけど。
Now in the box, Mike Tauchman. No hits to this point. Here's the pitch. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pitch taken several inches below the
まあ
zone, in fact.
PC ゲームでもね、CG も COD もありますからね。
Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin
まあ
or
で
a
もメ
ground
ジャー
out
も
to the
来
left
年もし
side.
かしたら PC で出すんちゃうかみたいな噂も出てますけど。
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up the catcher Mike
ま
Zunino.
あその代わり PC ゲームってほぼほぼダウンロード版ばっかりですよね。パッケージがあんまない。
First pitch on its way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. A ball and a strike to Mike
あんまり
Zunino.
ひどかったらもうドンパチゲームも引退するかもしれないですよね。わからんですけど。
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Tauchman will get there with ease as he puts it
まあ
away
ベロ
for
版
out
も
number
PC
one.
版あるし、海外では PC に出てますからね。
Get go. Robertson.
Now at the plate, Daniel Robertson. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
まあマウスで操作するのが当たり前みたいですね。
0-1 the count.
動きがなんかマウス使いとか言って。
Oh, look out! Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the center fielder.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Kevin Kiermaier. 0 for 2 from him so
まあ
far in
金
this
さ
one.
えあれば PC ゲームはね、
Just gets a piece of it,
買え
strike
るん
one.
で。まあ20万あったらええの
2
買い
out,
ますけど。
nobody on. Not what he wanted to do there with the
まあ
slider as
モ
it
ニ
misses
ターも
well
ほんま
above
今
the
ええ
zone.
の多いですからね。
And it's fouled away.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there. high in the air out to
あ
center
あ
field.
なんか変になってもた。
Tuchman will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 7th inning coming up, and we still have no score. Coming to the plate now, Kyle Higashioka. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, man. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Here's a 1-0 cutter that's low, 2-0.
まあ、まともにやる人かやらん人かで分かれ
Late
ますけ
swing
ど。
on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1.
今 PC ゲームファーミングシミュレーターえらい流行ってるみたいですけ
This is hit high in the
ど、あ
air
れ
out
もま
toward
たリ
left
アル
center.
農業がね、楽しめるんですけ
Renfroe arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
ど、あれはでもなかなかね、難しい。あのシリーズも家庭用も
Ready
出て
for
ます。
another chance? Luke Voigt. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
重機類がもう実名ですか
Now
ら。
here it comes.
あとは今やっぱニューロトラックでしょうね。あれはほんまに
Into
リア
the
ルですか
windup.
ら
Here
ね。
comes the 0-1.
日本のルート
Really
走る
giving him
っていう
fits
のは
inside now as he can't get extended
Medio
there, and it's
Cristiano.
0-2 now. Well hit to right, but
確
that's a
か佐川
foul
急
ball.
便とか運送会社系もなんか入っとるから車好きはたまらんでしょうね。
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
なんか DL 版多いから値段がやっぱ安いんですよね。
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it
そ
here.
の代わりね、売られへんっていうデメリットもあるんですけど、
We'll try again. 1-2.
まあ、そ
Oh,
の
he's
分
really got the
安い。
strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
Blowing away with that one. It's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Zunino has it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over.
7回まで
1, 2,
ノー
3
ヒッ
go
ト
the
でやられ
Bombers.
てますね。
Still no score.
完全に抑えられてますね。
Ready to go for the last half of the
こっ
inning.
ちも
Standing
抑え
in
て
is
ます
the
ね。
DH, Jose Martinez.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into
ま
this
あ
one.
この回いけ
Perfect
た
time for
ら
this leadoff guy to try to get on
いいで
base
し
and
ょう
ignite
け
a
ど、
rally.
そろそろやばそう。
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Hit to third.
よいしょ。
And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
完全に投手戦になってますね。
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Austin Meadows is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Now here it comes.
going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. On to first, and Haps rolling now, 2 away.
The left fielder, number 11, Hunter.
Striding in, Hunter Renfroe. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Gardner is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. We are still scoreless. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch.
1-0. Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-1 home. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and thrown. The 2-1. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. All even at 2-2. Here it is.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Good battle. Count remains full. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, I think this will be ruled an error, so the no-hit bid is still alive. If it's not, there might be a riot in the dugout, and rightfully so.
Digging in to try it again, Aaron Hicks. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to center field. Kiermaier is there, and he has it for the first out. So a runner at first now with 1 away. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
スタミナないんですけど、この人。気力で投げてますね。また打ち合い。
Robertson ranges back and he has it for out number 2. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1.
たまにはスイッチもやらなダメなんですけどね。追いながら全然やれてない。ほんまに全然ここ1ヶ月2ヶ月起動してない。
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Back goes Kiermaier. Still going back. And as Yankees fans here on television quite frequently, see ya. 2-run shot to straightaway center as they've taken a 2-run lead.
やっとヒット打ちましたね。
So close, but with 1 swing of the bat, the no-hit bid ends here with 2 out in the 8th. Still a remarkable pitching performance nonetheless.
Oh, it sure is, Matty V. Boy, you get that part of the game as a pitcher into the 8th inning. It's hard not to look past getting that last out, thinking about the 9th inning, but they made him pay here with 2 outs in the 8th.
Yeah, he's thrown the ball so good, Dan. He's worked all sides, in and out, up, down, all quadrants covered. Be interesting to see if he toes the slab in the 9th or if they hand this over to the bullpen.
Chaz Rowe enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Now batting, the shortstop, Max Burke.
To the plate now, Max Bird. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. No hits to this point.
あ、そっか。まだ8回の表か。まだもう1回裏があるんですね。
Slider, but that's below the knees, and it's 2-0.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle of the order
いや、
power guy.
まだ筒香さ
Too tight with that
ん、いや、
one.
多分入っててもいいん
3-0.
ですけど、これ
When
入
you're
って
playing
ない。
close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
ほんまはこのチームにおったはずなんですけどね。
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Fouled
あ
off.
れからまた移籍しとるから、
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely
今は
late
パイ
on
レー
that
ツで
pitch
すね。
after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
初めはこのチームにおったんですけどね。
The 3-1. He swung on and missed. A full count now.
あまりの打てなささで、さすがに落とされましたけどね。
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and that retires the side. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's now 2-0 New York.
ドジャース行ったり、パイレーツまで来てましたからね。
Settling in now,
このバッターがまた
He'll
筒
get
香
things
さんに
started
どう
now in
見
the
て
bottom of inning number 8.
Even though we're moving into the
体
back end of
型
this
とい
game,
う
they're
なん
only
か
down
構
by
え
a
方
couple
という
runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Brooks Kriske is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 82, Brooks Christie.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
うん。
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
初めはえらいなんかね、大歓迎いう感じだったんですけど、まあ、ほんまに結果が出んかったから、
The 0-2 home. Tries the slider to ring him up, but
ま
he
あ、大
lays
谷
off
さん
1
み
and
たいに
2.
なればね、
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out
いい
front.
感じになる
I
んで
like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you
まあ、
something
結
a
果
little
が
more
全て
hittable.
ですか
Two
らね。
balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
まあ、厳しい世界ですよ。
Final line there for the Yankees
金はえ
starting
えけ
pitcher.
ど、
He was
あ
great
かんかっ
all
たら
night
叩か
long.
れまくるという。
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
In now, Brandon Lau.
あー、打
Swinging
たれ
a
た。
drive to right. There it goes.
あっち
And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
こっちもやばなってきましたね。
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As they cut the lead in half, it's 2-1 now.
1点差じゃないですか。いやー、ケンさんこんばんは。
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows, finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat, being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Now now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Stepping in now, Yandy Diaz, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. Ball and a strike now.
旅行の疲れはあるわ。それの件で疲れるわ。二重でしんどいですね。
Line but speared on a hop. On to first, and there were two down.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Mike Zunino is in for the third time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. 2 out, nobody on. All even now, 2-2. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. The 2-2 one more time. Hit in the air down the right field line, and foul.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Rays answer right back on the solo home run. 9th inning straight ahead. It's the Yankees 2, the Rays 1. Standing in, Mike Tauchman. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. First pitch of the at-bat. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Now time is asked for at home plate and granted by the umpire back there, Earl Hendricks.
57歳、川原になると。まあ、その人もほんまに厄介な人ですね。レフト。変えますか。
Aaron Judge will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Inside, 2-0.
5回もやらかしまくりです。
All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now. Swinging for the fences and just gets a piece of that one now.
57歳の人が相当なくせ者みたいです。
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to add the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
At the plate, Kyle Higashioka, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind. Gary Sanchez come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. And he starts starts him out with one high and tight. 1. The numbers offensively pretty dismal to this point, down in the 170s to start play. 7 homers, 13 RBIs. Fouled away. One-run game here at the top of the 9th. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Drilled on the ground to short. And that's through for a hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
So coming to the plate, Luke Boyd. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really
ホー
counts.
ムランの1本だけでしたからね、ヒットは。
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
完全に先発に抑えられてたから。
Here's the 0-1. 1-1. Facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Ford brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is the norm for this ball player.
The count now at 2-1. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. That's taken high for a ball. It's full now. 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And he lays off, ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Miguel Andujar. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
いやー、見極めましたね。全くバット振らんかったですよ。
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
When you're hitting
い
in
や
a
ー、ノーア
situation
ウ
like
ト
this,
満
you
塁。
have to find a
こ
way
れ
to
点取らん
slow
と
your
ね、
heart rate down. The pitcher's the one
これ
with
ゼロやった
all
ら
the
やばい。
pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
なんとか点は取りたいです。
The 1-0 home. Lifted out towards straightaway center field.
これは1点入っ
Kiermaier's
た
got
で
a read on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. Now the
す。よし
relay home. And add a run on the sacrifice fly as that'll make this a
最
3-1
低
game.
限1点は。
Every team is looking for that insurance run late in the game. That run right there gives them a 2-run lead heading into the late innings.
Stepping into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
スタ
Now
ント
he'll
ンさ
step
ん。
out at the plate and reassess things here.
打ってないんですけどね。変えましょうか。
Estevan Florio will
代
get
打
called
な
a pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning.
今日でも全く打ってないから変えますわ。
No balls and a strike to count. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
The 1-2.
おっと。いや
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any
ー、
different.
ああ、押し
Definitely
出し
laboring
じゃ
at
な
the
くて
moment.
ファウボールか。
Here
三
comes
塁
the
が
payoff pitch.
空いてます
And
ね。
there's ball
ファ
4
ウボ
as
ー
this
ル。
one gets away a bit.
またもや満塁。
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate.
Diego Castillo enters the game with one gone in the top of inning number 9.
Diego Castillo.
ああ、
Aaron Hicks will be the first to meet him here,
も
and
う
he'll
で
do
も
so
代
in
打
an
おらん
enviable
でしょ。
situation indeed. Bases loaded and only one out now. He's set and the pitch down the third baseline. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And it's fouled away.
丸米の味噌汁食いましょうかね。おっと。
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
さあ、またツース
Bases are
リー。
loaded
さあ、
here.
押し
One
出
man
し
out.
か。い
On the
や
ground
ー、
is
ダブル
short.
プレー。
Could this be two? The second for one.
当たりはいいけど
Talk
ダブル
about
プレー。
doing the job out of the bullpen. One batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Yankees forced to settle for one. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the ninth. It's the Yankees 3, the Rays 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. A defensive team for the Yankees. Now playing center field. Number 90. Esteban.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Daniel Robertson.
And leading off for the Rays. The shortstop, Daniel Robertson.
あー、レフト、センター、62、80。2回行ってきて、それは聞き流しました。柄が悪いですね。
Aroldis Chapman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Aroldis Chapman.
うん。
First pitch coming, here it is. Strike taken up in the zone.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home
Chapman,
supporters here.
Chapman.
One away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. As you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department.
160超えですからね。
Kevin Kiermaier stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Chapman is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
It's not uncommon, Matty D, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
Jose Martinez is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
2-run game, last of the 9th with 2 away. And he gets strike 3 called. They ended here, and with that, this one is over.
And facing Chapman is not for the faint of heart as he unleashes fireball after fireball. Gets the final out here, and another save. What a weapon Chapman is.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. New York came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Jay Happ takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year, as he finishes 7 innings, allowing only 1 hit. Ryan Yarbrough struck out 10 in the losing effort. Aroldis Chapman closes the door for the save, his 14th. So that's a wrap here tonight. This is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious.
いやー、2安打っていうのもまたすごいですね。フォアボールでホームランで。これでまた、貯金がちょっと増えましたね。なんとか2ゲーム差です。いやー、激しい投手戦でしたね。さあ、ちょっとぬくいのを食べますかね。寒いですわ、ほんまに。いい感じでしたね。はい、お疲れ様でした。寒いと言いながら暖房入れてないんですけどね。なんとか18度ですけど。さあ、もうちょい寒なったら入れますけどね。際どいラインですけど。さあ、では。